Below the stage is really the heart of the microscope, and that's the condensing system. This is a focusable condenser, and this allows you to check or to decide the illumination technique that you would like to use. So it's possible to use bright field, the three phase positions, which are phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3, and then finally there is also a dark field position. So for routine work in bright field, we just need to ensure that the rotating turret is positioned to bright field, which is marked BF on the condenser, and to have the diaphragm, this is actually the aperture diaphragm, have that diaphragm fully open for your initial focusing on the sample. Once you have the image in focus, you can close down the diaphragm to increase the contrast. Please bear in mind that when you're doing that, you're actually decreasing the resolution of the objective. We're limiting the amount of light that's coming into the objective, but sometimes we're willing to make that sacrifice so that we're able to see edges more clearly defined in the slide. But you do have a lever on the condenser which controls the opening of that diaphragm. Whenever you're working with phase contrast, and we'll move into phase 1 right now, you want to have the lever all the way to the left so that it's fully open. This ensures that all of the light that can reach the objective is coming through, and you're going to be able to get the most information from your image. So the 10x objective is a phase 1 objective. Again, the objectives are marked. Phase 2 is for your 40x objective, so we dial phase 2. And if I dialed in the 100x objective, I would move to position 3, phase 3. If you have students commenting that they're not getting enough light while using the microscope, there are a couple of things to check. We want to make sure that the diaphragm is open fully. We want to make sure that the substage field diaphragm is open all the way. And we want to also check that the illumination adjustment at the lower portion of the stand is turned up all the way. So to turn the microscope on, we have a power switch. It's located on the bottom of the base. It's an illuminated switch, so you can tell by looking whether or not power is coming into the microscope. And on the left-hand side, we have a thumb wheel which adjusts the light intensity. This microscope is equipped with an LED light source, so there is no need to worry about replacing lamps. This will burn for thousands of hours, run for thousands of hours without the necessity of replacing any of the components. Focusing of the sample is accomplished by using the focusing knobs located on the lower back portion of the stand. The white knobs, the large knob is for coarse or large movements in the Z direction, up and down, and then a smaller knob for fine adjust is on the outside knob. Okay, the stage controls for positioning the sample is accomplished by using the knobs located on the right-hand side. Okay, so just a comment about storing the microscope. After you're through using the microscope, the instrument's turned off and it's unplugged. Located on the back of the microscope is a cord wrap. I'm going to very gently lift the microscope and turn it. So you can see the cord wrap at the back of the stand. Once the cord's unplugged, it wraps around this area, and there's a slot here for the plug into the cord. And when you're then ready to store it, you use the carry handle, which is here. And like it's actually created cutouts at the very front, so you can put your fingers in, and the instrument's balanced and can be moved in and out for storage.